Hi all, welcome back. I'm so glad you've come to visit me. Hey, do you know what day it is today? Shh, it's Mother's Day. If you've forgotten, go and pause this now and quickly run and give her the biggest hug and the juiciest kiss you can and say, I love you. Mum, you're awesome. Today we're still going to be looking at our verse. Can you remember what it is? Seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. Food and clothing and all you need. He'll provide for you. Have you been practicing that? Do you know it off by heart? We're going to be looking at that, and what we're going to do is we're going to look at one of God's kingdom principles. So, the one we're going to look at is honouring your parents, obeying your parents, and especially we're going to be looking at honouring your mothers.
Honour your father and your mother, that you may live long in the land the Lord your God is giving you. Exodus 20:12.
I am a mum, and I have a mum too. Would you like to know a little bit about my mum? She is awesome. I think she's one of the best mums in the whole wide world.
My wonderful mum. This is me and my mum when we were both very young. Aren't we cute? And this is me and my mum now. My mum loves the beach. She loves to swim and she loves adventures. She loves to ride and walk and kayak. My mum is as fit as a fiddle. It's even hard for me to keep up with her. My mum loves children. She works with them. And did you know that she had 9 of them herself? My mum is awesome and I love her. Why is a computer so smart? Because it listens to the motherboard. A Mother's Day poem.
Have you ever stopped to think of all that mothers do? Come with me and I will show you a little that is true. They cook for you and clean for you. They make the home so nice. They wash the dishes, sweep the floor. You never have to ask them twice. When you're sick, they'll care for you. Bring you water, mop your head. And if you fall and hurt yourself, they'll put a band-aid on your leg. With all the places you need to go, guess who gives you a ride? It's cheaper than a taxi fare when your mother's by your side. Sometimes they will growl at you, but there's usually a reason. They're teaching you wrong from right so that you'll know what to do in every single season. And if you're ever feeling down, your cheerleader they will be. You can do it, you'll be great. They'll tell you, you wait and see. They even have time to play with you, take you shopping at the mall, take you to the park or beach, or maybe to them all. And when the house has all gone quiet and they've tucked you into bed, upon their knees they'll pray for you. You're always in their head. And so are mothers everywhere, loving, caring, true, making us who we are. Mothers, we need you.
Mothers of the Bible. Who was the old laughing mum in the Bible? Sarah. Sarah first laughed with unbelief when she heard God say that she was going to have a baby because she was so old. Then she laughed with joy when she did have the baby, and she named her baby Isaac, which means laughter. Who was the crying mother of the Bible? Hannah. Hannah cried her heart out to God because she wanted a baby but couldn't have one. God answered her prayer, and she cried for happiness because she gave birth to baby Samuel, who became a prophet of God. Who was the sneakiest mother in the Bible? Jochebed. Jochebed was the mother of Moses. She had to be sneaky and hide him from the Pharaoh of the land who wanted all the Hebrew baby boys dead. She was so sneaky he got to live to grow up and save all the Hebrews from the Egyptian slavery. Who was the greatest mother in the Bible? Eve. Eve was the first mother ever created, and she is the greatest mother in the Bible because she's the great, 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 and a lot more greats grandmother of us all. Who was the most blessed mother in the Bible? Mary. Mary was the mother God chose to look after his own son. She was called most blessed among women.
Have you ever stopped to think of all the Bible heroes and how they would have all had mums who would have helped them grow up to be who they were meant to be? Isn't that amazing? Your mum is helping you grow up to who you are meant to be too. All this talk about mothers is making me miss my mum. Isn't it so great, all the wonderful things they do for us? And doesn't it make it a lot easier to want to honour them? I want to go and give my mum a big hug and do something really nice and special for her because I think she is awesome.
What did the baby corn say to the mama corn? Where's popcorn?
Does all this talk about mums make you want to honour your mum? Well, have we got something for you. We have made up a special Honour Your Mum chart, and on it we've got a whole lot of ways that you can honour your mum today, and you can do it for the whole week long. There's things like say I love you, fold the washing, clear the rubbish, find mum a flower. All these different ways are showing honour and love to your mum. Maybe once you've done one, you can colour it off and do one the next day. That way we can have a whole lot of fun honouring our mums together. Now, if you are someone who doesn't have a mum for whatever reason, why don't you go and honour the one who is taking the place of your mum at the moment? Maybe it's your dad, your grandmother, your auntie or your stepmom. Go up to them and say, thank you for all the work you've done in my life.
A mother's love will never end. It is there from the beginning to the end.
I've really enjoyed talking to you today about mums, letting you see my mum and looking at the mums of the Bible. I am so thankful to God for all the mums in the world. Well, guess what guys, it's that time again. It's time to call it a wrap. I'm so glad you came to visit, and I hope that you have a super duper blessed week honouring your mothers and your fathers too, of course. God bless you. Bye.